So my people, it's not a small thing. No. They said there's this powerful thing that Kabesi want to give to Tadenikawo. We know that Tadenikawo is 5 years. This year now, Tade will be 6 years, right? November this year, Tade will be 6. So they said this thing that Kabesi want to give to Tadenikawo. They said when the first son of the king is 6 or about to be 6, that is when Kabiyesi is supposed to give this thing to the son, the first son. You know, all these king you see, there are things, a whole lot of things that they do that is happening that people don't know culturally, traditionally, okay? So they said he was supposed to give Tade that thing before they travel. But since there's still time, the birthday is still ahead, and you know they will not be long, he said, okay, if they can go down when they are coming back, they will just follow the airport. So it's one of the reasons why they said Kabiyesi asked some of these invited Ifa priests to wait behind, because there are a kind of ceremony that will take place for him to give Tade that particular precious thing that he's supposed to give to him on this period, right? And we know that Ebony on her own part was thinking that her son would be the one that Kabesi would give that thing. But it was later she was so shocked that the thing was to give was it's meant for the first son. It's not just any of that Kabesi's son. It's meant specifically for his first son. You are welcome back again to my channel. Nice meeting you here once again. It is my pleasure to have you here. If you are here and you are yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly help me hit the subscribe button and also turn on notification bell. If you have been following me and you have not subscribed, subscription is totally free. All you need to do is just to tap on that subscribe button, turn on notification bell, so whenever I drop my video, you get notified. And also, come down the comment section and drop your opinion, what you feel about this very gist, and give this video a thumbs up and share also, so others might also learn one or two, because we are talking about culture, we are talking about tradition, okay? And don't forget that all these are less speculated stories. They are not for sound information, because I don't live in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, neither do I, live in Ile-Ife. As I get my gist on the street or social media, that is how I also bring to your doorstep, okay? So now, based on these things that we heard, they said traditionally this is what's supposed to happen. But Ebony didn't know, that was why they said she has been there, or before Queen Naomi was even in the palace. She has been there from day one, thinking that she will be the one to bring forth the son. She'll be the one to bring forth the son. They say, Ebony tried though, Ogbeyanju gan ni o, concerning her relationship with Kabiyesi. She tried the Lord. She tried all her best, but the deed has been done. Okay, she has already given birth to someone else. So you don't expect her to be the first. It's not possible. The person that will be Kabiyesi's first wife, second wife, I think third, are people that have not given birth. Even though we hear that we are hearing that Igbi has given birth before, has even married. But some are saying it's not true, that she has never been married, like never, never. She has not had any children. That is why she's the first wife. So all that one is still them say they say, because of course I'm not there in the palace. So now come to this very issue that is on ground right now that may cause all these things. Now, if Igbi has not given birth to Kabiyesi's son, why would Igbi now be the one trying to stop by sending that man? That one then make with the think, oh. And we all know that Ebony and Queen Naomi has their own issue before. So I'm just thinking, no, because the way I heard it, they didn't really mention that is this particular Olori that did this thing that we are talking about, okay? But me, I'm just trying to reason, put one or two together, right? Even though some persons have also said that it could also be Oletik. But the reason why I can say it couldn't, I don't think it's Oletik. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying, okay? Don't say I am saying that Oletik cannot do this. I don't know. Oleti can actually do it. But I'm just talking based on my perspective, based on the stories I've heard, okay? That this, in fact, let me just conclude the story before I start giving perspective on the gist. So my people, they now said that Kabiyesi was to give Tadenikawo, this precious thing. That was why I asked those people to wait behind so that they will join him in praying for Tade as they give him this precious gift, as they transfer these precious powers, as they transfer this precious thing that is meant to be given to the first son at this particular age. Okay? Because they said that there are sometimes there are things like that, that these things happen, that once in a while the first son, the father will call, will maybe give him advice or give him something just as he's growing, because at some point, at some certain age, the child needs some things to hold himself with. Okay? Yeah, we know the child needs protection, he knows so many things, because the child needs to just stay there as the first son. You need to stay strong for the king. Okay? So they said, based on the fact that Kabiyesi has prepared all these things that I want to give to Tadenikawo, that's the reason why the whoever it is that planned this thing went and did all that. But thank God that we also heard how they said Iyanifa stood up for Kabiyesi and he took care of the situation. And she now went and switched off all their spiritual radar that they could not get to Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo. They couldn't access the airport at that moment. So now, they said this is the reason. And they said, because of these things that Kabiyesi has prepared, they say right now, come and see a lot of things happening. Come and see a whole lot, like things that Kabiyesi has prepared. Things that he wants to give to Tadenikawo. Things that he knows that Tadenikawo needs, that he needs to give to him. So right now they said, Tade has come. Tade cannot, as in Tade must receive all that concerns him. Tade must collect all that belongs to him. Nothing will remain that Tade will not collect. So you can see how they wanted to deny Tade of his right for not collecting all those things that Kabiyesi has prepared for him. Me, I didn't even know like this. So the only thing I heard then when I came here and I told you people that when Kabiyesi spoke with Tade, said that he's preparing a gift. He had big gift for him, that when Tade come, he will give him and all that. So this is the main reason why they said Kabiyesi actually wanted Queen Naomi, Tadenikawo and Queen Naomi to come to the palace so that he'll be able to carry out this ceremony to, prepare Tade for the years ahead. Omo, I really want to say, I really thank God for Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo, for how God has been fighting Queen Naomi's battle, how God has been fighting for her, been there for her, making sure that everything work out. And I pray that God will continue to be there for Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo. So my people, is not a smarty. This is the gist I came across on the street or social media, and I said I must come here and relate with you guys. Thank you so much for always tuning in. Thank you so much for always standing by. Love you all. I appreciate you. God bless you. Till I come your way again. Bye for now.